Why is Krishna's feet called lotus feet? We can understand lotus eyes means eyes are like lotus petals. But why feet is compared to lotus? Actually, if we look at the beauty of Krishna, it is described that Krishna's eyes are like lotus petals. Krishna's hands are like lotus petals. Krishna's feet are like lotus petals. Krishna's toes are like lotus petals. Yet pada pankaja palasa vilasa bhaktya. Krishna's toe nails are like lotus petals. All of them are compared to lotus petals. Why? Why lotus petals? Because we have to understand in this material world, the most beautiful flower is considered to be the lotus flower. Now Krishna's beauty, even the beauty of the toe nails of Krishna, surpasses the most beautiful object in this whole universe. In fact, there is one pastime of Naranarayana Rishi. Naranarayana Rishi, Krishna incarnated as Naranarayana Rishi and executed various austerities for the welfare of the common masses of people. And normally, whenever any rishi or sage engages in austerities, what happens? Indra's radar goes off. And he will immediately start thinking, this rishi is executing too much tapasya. If he acquires too much punya, what will happen? He will displace me. So better I put some obstruction. Better I break his vows. Better I break his tapasya. So just like Vishwamitra Muni, he was also engaged in deep meditation. Indra, what did he do? Vishwamitra Muni was in his own world, he was meditating. He was not even thinking about Indra. But what did Indra do? Immediately he called his apsaras. See, this Vishwamitra Muni, too much tapasya is doing. You better go and break it. So they came down and they started walking in front of Vishwamitra Muni. Vishwamitra Muni's eyes were closed. And simply by hearing the tinkling of the ankle bells of the apsaras, Vishwamitra Muni's meditation broke. He opened his eyes and all his tapasya got broken. So this is Indra's constant, this one. Wherever any rishi or muni is engaging in tapasya, he will send his apsaras. So when the Naranarayana rishi were engaged in tapasya, immediately Indra said, oh, he's doing too much tapasya. So he sent his apsaras. So the apsaras came in front of Naranarayana Rishi. Naranarayana Rishi is deep in meditation. And the apsaras, in the case of Vishwamitra Muni, they walked in front of him and tinkling of the ankle bells was enough. But Naranarayana Rishi, no tinkling, no ankle bells, nothing is happening. So they started dancing in front of him. And then Naranarayana Rishi opened his eyes. And then he saw these apsaras are trying to attract him. So then suddenly, from the body of Naranarayana Rishi, many exquisitely beautiful women started coming out. And the apsaras looked at those beautiful women and they said, these women are so beautiful, in front of them, we should be ashamed to stand. They put their veils and ran away. They said, we cannot stand in front of these people. So meaning, all beauty in this world is emanating from Krishna. All beauty is originally resting in Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not only that, nobody can be more beautiful than the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. That is why it is said that Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. The beauty of Krishna is so exquisite. It is said that in this whole material universe, the most beautiful personality is Mara or Kandarpa, Cupid, Kamadeva. He is considered to be the most beautiful personality. And if you combine the beauty of 1 crore Kamadevas, Cupids, even that beauty cannot compare to the beauty of Krishna. Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham. Such is the beauty of Krishna. So therefore, because Krishna's every anga is supremely beautiful, so much so that just the beauty of the toenails of Krishna can defeat the beauty of a crore of cupids. It can surpass the beauty, the combined beauty of all the apsaras. That is the beauty of even the toenails of Krishna. So forget about his eyes, about his feet, about his beautiful smiling face. That beauty though is completely out of the world. You cannot imagine such a beauty can exist. And so therefore, every part of the body of Krishna is compared to a lotus petal, because that's the most beautiful flower in this world. And so therefore, whenever we speak of the eyes of Krishna, it's not just ordinary eyes, they are beautiful eyes. Just like there is one devotee told me one pastime of one of the alvars. I don't remember which alvar it is. One of the alvars, the alvars are all great pure devotees. This alvar was also pure devotee, but somehow his love for Narayana became hidden. And he got engaged in various kinds of material sense gratification. And finally, he became so degraded that he got all kinds of material diseases, and practically he lost his sight, and he was lying on the street, in the gutter, very degraded condition. Seeing this, Lakshmi spoke to Narayana and told him, "What is this, Narayana? Oh my Lord, Prabhu, he is your devotee, he is your pure devotee. How come he is in such a fallen condition? And what are you doing to elevate him? You have left him like that." So Narayana told Lakshmi, come with me, we'll go and see him. So Narayana comes to that alvar and he speaks to that alvar. And this alvar is lying, in a very degraded position, diseased condition, not even able to open his eyes. Narayana comes before that alvar and he tells him, he asks the alvar to open his eyes. And this alvar has all his life engaged in sense gratification, womanizing, spent so much time with women and enjoying sex life like that, and that's how he had become degraded. So then Narayana comes in front of him and he says, "Open your eyes, O alvar," and then he tells him, "In the kan alaga and the pen alaga." Are these eyes beautiful or is that woman beautiful? You see and tell. And then when he hears this, the alvar opens his eyes and he sees the lotus eyes of the Lord. And then completely all his forgotten love for Narayana comes back, and he immediately starts glorifying Narayana, and he becomes re-established in his position as a pure devotee. I don't know whether you have heard this wonderful Leela. So you see, the beauty of the eyes of Krishna is such that it will surpass the beauty of even the most beautiful woman in this world. That's the beauty of the eyes of Krishna. Not only the eyes of Krishna, the lips of Krishna are also equally beautiful. The cheeks of Krishna are equally beautiful. The ears of Krishna are equally beautiful. The feet of Krishna are equally beautiful. Even the toenails of Krishna, if you have seen, you will no longer be attracted to any more beautiful thing in this material world. Every other beautiful thing in this material world, when you look at it, it will appear abominable. What is this? Very ugly. Krishna's lotus toenail, what a beauty it is. Actually, it is true. You look at the toenails of the deities, so beautiful. And if you remember the toenails of Krishna, if you look at any other beautiful object in this material world, and you remember, you compare with the lotus toenail of Krishna in the temple, you will say, no comparison. So therefore, because Krishna's every anga is so exquisitely beautiful, they are referred to as the lotus feet of Krishna, the lotus toenails of Krishna, the lotus fingers of Krishna, the lotus eyes of Krishna, the lotus ears of Krishna, the lotus cheeks of Krishna. Everything is beautiful like the lotus. That is how it is compared to a lotus. Okay.